Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of a Fright Friday right here on Night Owl Video. And today we are talking about the Cult of Chucky, which has a cool lenticular cover on it. Yeah, it's a slipcover, and it's got this cool. It doesn't really do a lot though. I mean, the stretcher kind of moves a little bit there, but anyway, we're going to be talking about Cult of Chucky. So we'll talk about cast and crew, production, critical response, my thoughts on the film, and all that jazz. So I hope you stick around. Thank you to everybody who's recently subscribed. I appreciate your support and for following me along in this strange world of DVDs and Blu-rays and VHS tapes and movie history and all that jazz. So I hope you will continue to join along. I always get kind of mesmerized by these lenticular covers. This is a horror movie from 2017. It's not actually that old. Only, what is that, like 6 years ago? This was directed by Don Mancini, who was the writer on Child's Play 1, 2, and 3, and Bride of Chucky, and he was also the director of Seed, Curse, and Cult of Chucky, the latter three in the Child's Play universe. This movie stars Fiona Dourif, who is the daughter of Brad Dourif, voice of Chucky. Fiona Dourif was also in Curse of Chucky, as well as the Chucky TV show. I'm going to say Chucky a bunch of times coming up here. Just Chucky trigger warning. It also stars Michael Terrio, who is in the Chucky TV show. Alex Vincent, who was Andy in the original Child's Play 1 and 2. This also stars Jennifer Tilly, who was in Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, Curse of Chucky, and the Chucky TV show. And finally, Brad Dourif, who does the voice of Chucky in the Child's Play films. I think he's done all of the voices, maybe. Yeah, he must have, because this is the most recent. Although I feel like, of course, there was the Child's Play remake that we don't really talk about, but that had, I think, Mark Hamill did the voice of Chucky for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe Brad's just tired of doing it, but he is the voice of Chucky. The synopsis for this film is Chucky returns to terrorize his human victim, Nika, who is confined to an asylum for the criminally insane. Meanwhile, the killer doll has some scores to settle with his old enemies with the help of his former wife. And this was one of, I don't know if it was the first, or I'm pretty sure it was the first to have like multiple Chuckies in it, which was kind of intense. This was released as a direct-to-video film by Universal Pictures on Blu-ray, DVD, and video on demand on October 3rd of 2017, just over 6 years ago. In December 2013, following the release of Curse of Chucky, Don Mancini confirmed that he was planning to develop a 7th installment in the Chucky franchise. It was filmed in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, with production starting in December of 2016. Filming took place over January and February of 2017. In a October 2013 interview, Mancini revealed that since Child's Play 3, he had always wanted to introduce the concept of multiple Chuckies, but was unable to do so due to budget constraints. He eventually used the concept in Cult of Chucky 26 years later. So this film currently holds a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is pretty good for a Child's Play / Chucky sequel. Critics were generally surprised at how good it was, considering that it was the 7th film in the series. I think probably a lot of people had lowered expectations after Seed and Curse. I've seen Seed of Chucky, and I remember I didn't mind that one. Curse, I'm having a hard time remembering at all. I'm mostly a fan of the original Child's Play series, like the first 3, especially the first 2, especially the second one is my favorite. But yeah, I don't mind the Chucky movies. The Bride of Chucky was quite cool. I only saw about half of the first season of the Chucky TV show, but I kind of remember liking it, but I kind of remember like when I got halfway through the season, I kind of started to check out. So I don't know, maybe I have to revisit that one because it is in its 3rd season now and it seems to be pretty popular. So maybe I'll give it a rewatch in time. But yeah, the critics generally liked this movie when it came out. My thoughts are exactly the same. I thought this was surprisingly good, considering that, you know, it kind of went downhill. Bride was quite good, and then Seed was like, and then Curse I remember not really liking. And so going into this, because I kind of mixed up on Curse and Cult and all these ones, I was like, have I seen Cult of Chucky? Or now, upon rewatching it, I definitely did watch this on streaming a couple of years ago and remember liking it pretty good. My second viewing, I actually thought this was quite cool. It has a really weird vibe to it. Like, aesthetically, it's like very clean. It takes place in like this mental institute, and it's like everything's very stark. And like I was saying earlier, like the multiple Chuckies was kind of different for this series, because you didn't get that in previous installations. So there was different versions of Chucky that showed up in this movie. Not to give too much away, but yeah, he was spot on in this one. You know, the cover kind of gives you the vibes. He was out to be evil, like he's good at, and I thought he was great in this movie. There's another shot of him on the back there looking pretty evil. But yeah, I thought this was great. The special effects were really good. Chucky looked great. Jennifer Tilly, as always, is wonderful in these movies. I really like her in these movies, especially Pride, but she was cool in this one as well. What else can I say about this? I thought Fiona Dourif was quite good too. I watched there's a featurette called Inside the Insanity of Cult of Chucky, which had like scenes with Fiona and Brad Dourif together, which I thought was kind of cool, and sort of like kind of felt like dad showing his kid like the ropes or whatever, and I thought that was kind of cool to see. But yeah, I like this movie. I thought it was surprisingly good. It has the lenticular slipcover. The bonus features on this DVD are deleted scenes with commentary by director, writer, executive producer Don Mancini, Inside the Insanity of Cult of Chucky, Good Guy Gone Bad, The Incarnations of Chucky, The Dollhouse, and feature commentary with Don Mancini, and head puppeteer Tony Gardner, who I think was the puppeteer on the other ones too, if I'm not mistaken. This movie is 1 hour 31 minutes. It is rated 18 in Canada for brutal violence, disturbing content, and coarse language. This is a Region 1 Blu-ray. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo with the digital code, though I'm sure it's long expired. But yeah, this was cool. It looked really nice on Blu-ray too. In high definition, I thought it looked really, really nice. Oops, cover got a little mixed up there. But yeah, much like some of the critics, I was really pleasantly surprised that this was as good as it was, because like I said, I thought going into this that this was going to be just kind of a nosedive for the series. I mean, honestly, I would say this is better than the remake. I can't really comment too much about the TV series because, like I said, I've only seen half of season 1, but I liked what I saw in that, so like I said, I might revisit that one. But I thought this was a really cool little movie. There's actually a picture of Jennifer Tilly on the back looking evil. Yeah, I did like this. The tagline on the back says, "You may feel a little prick." So that's my thoughts on this film. This is the unrated Blu-ray DVD combo pack. I found this pretty cheap actually, which I was happy because I wasn't sure, is this one of the bad ones? I don't remember, but again, I really liked it. And again, it's the tone, the mood, kind of like Gothica, how that was set at like a mental institute. Like it kind of had that vibe of like, if you like movies that are set in institutions, like A Nightmare on Elm Street 3, those kinds of things. But this one had that real starkness to it, and again on Blu-ray and high def, it really popped, and it looked really, really good. I Visually, actually, I thought this movie was really, really stunning. And again, considering it's late in the franchise, some of those movies go downhill and the production goes down and the budgets get smaller, but highly recommend this one. If you like Chucky, if you like Child's Play, watch this one. I think you might be pleasantly surprised, especially after the disappointment of Seed and Curse. I think this one really holds up. I think Curse came before this. I could be wrong. I don't know. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this film, Cult of Chucky. Let me know your thoughts on this film in the comments below. Did you like this movie? Did you not like this movie? I mean, this is not Child's Play like the original series. This is definitely removed from that universe. But not a bad installment, in my opinion, as far as the Chucky universe goes. But yeah, let me know your thoughts below. Consider giving me the thumbs up if you like this review. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me over on Instagram at Night Owl Video, and until next time, I will see you at the video store or at the thrift store or just out and about somewhere, or maybe I'll see you in a slightly deserted mental institute being stalked by Chucky. That would be really scary. But until next time, take good care of yourselves and your family and your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.